I deleted every online game I had ever played, all at once. I was tired of logging in every day in the hope of having fun, only to end up feeling squeezed dry. Looking back, I realized that the developers of these games skillfully dragged me into this cycle, season after season, with battle passes, daily tasks, opening cases, and packs. It didn't matter. The main thing is that it's all kind of rewarding, making me feel like the game is giving me something cool and fun. But in reality, it uses all kinds of dark patterns to keep me in the game. I'm miserable and don't want to go in there again, yet I still do, because I feel like I have to. It has led to me wasting time, because I'm honest with myself, I don't need the skins, keychains or graffiti at all. However, the feeling of having to remains. In light of this, I started to think about what makes me happy when I play games. Why did I switch from single-player games to online ones? The first serious game I remember completing was the first part of Assassin's Creed. This game introduced me to the mechanics of parkour for the first time, and it gave me a sense of freedom and the feeling of power. Most importantly, it evoked zero negative emotions. It had a great story, setting and gameplay. I remember that after school, the first thing I would do was make myself a cup of tea, take a bun out of my backpack and sit down at the computer as soon as possible to continue playing my new favorite game. You could write it all off as nostalgia, but at that time developers really put their heart into games, trying their best to provide content without subscriptions, battle passes or add-ons that expand the game world. You just buy the game and get dozens of hours of exciting gameplay, great music and, most importantly, fun. That's why I love video games, for the unique experience and the sense of belonging to a world in which designed every aspect of the game is to evoke emotion. I want to return to the online entertainment format, where everything is designed to keep you playing, but with one difference, no matter what the cost. At the beginning of your journey, everything seems fun and new, but the deeper you get involved, the less appealing the game seems. Having lured you into buying the battle pass, they give you the impression that you now have to work on it, farm all the reward and get the best skin on the last level. In other words, you have to force yourself to play every day, not for your own pleasure, but just to recoup the money spent on battle pass. Companies make you feel in debt for your money. This is nonsense. Such dirty tricks in online games only cause rejection, but at first you don't understand or see it. The most disgusting thing is that you begin to play the game from time to time by inertia, as if it were a job. You try to give 100%, but the outcome of the match does not depend on you, because when playing a team shooter, cooperation and the ability to work together are important. Often you will have noobs on your team and top European cybersportsmen on the opposite team. After you lose, you hope that it will now be a decent fight and that it will be more balanced, but it won't be. You won't win the next game, or the one after that, or the one after that, or the one after that. You can't do anything without the rest of the team's efforts. Of course, what immediately comes to mind is that such games usually have a hidden selection of players, which is not mentioned, to create excitement. Just a little bit more and I will win back, or I will play until I win and then leave the game. The game then manipulates you again to give you the euphoria of the desired victory. But is it necessary? Is this victory really that important? All the negativity of the last 2 hours when you were in a team of noobs will be forgotten because of this 1 second of joy? I told myself no. I'm not ready to eat it up time after time and pretend that it's normal and that it should be this way. I don't want it to continue, and that's not why I love video games. All this online stuff has killed my desire to play any games at all. After a few matches, I feel my strength draining away, whereas before it was used to be the other way around. After a single-player game, I used to feel inspired and energized. I was filled with positivity. Of course, there are more serious masterpieces. You could give me examples of games that reflect themselves, such as murder, revenge, or injustice in the world, but it's all an experience that makes us think and rethink specific things. You start to look at some things from a different angle. Isn't that enjoyable? That's their value and their main purpose. Personally, I have declared a boycott of online games and decided to get rid of this burden. I even notice the thoughts popping up again sometimes to hang out in the game for a while, but the fact that I deleted everything related to the game stops me. And you know what? You won't believe how much free time I have. I can do whatever I want without thinking about how I find the time to level up and farm currency for a new skin. It turns out there's a lot more to do. I can make videos, knit, spend time with loved ones, and finally touch the grass. I've noticed that I'm much happier when I play masterpieces of the gaming industry instead of playing games that make me feel like I don't want to live anymore. I wholeheartedly wish that everyone who is now in the same vicious circle as I was before would just stop playing this rubbish, delete it immediately and don't download it again. Force yourself not to play this game for 6 months. You will feel the difference in your state of mind within the first week, I'm sure. Even better would be to play the game you always wanted to play but have kept putting off. This helped me and I hope it will help you too. Thank you for watching the video and hearing my thoughts on it. I hope you enjoyed it. Best wishes and positive vibes to everyone.